What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of A Blast from the Past. Today we're going to be going over the hunt for Goofy, which was my 2020 gun kill. He was my very first buck off my family farm. He was actually the very first buck I ever got pictures of on the family farm back in 2019, and my first full season of hunting it. Now, I didn't have my first encounter with him until November of 2019. It was the very first buck I'd ever actually patterned. He was there every 2 days, and the first day that I actually planned to hunt him, I ended up getting called into work, and sure enough, I checked cameras that next day, and he was there. So, let's get into it.
Morning, everybody. It's November 8th. Today's the day I'm going to get him. I'm going in after Goofy this morning. Last picture I got of him when I pulled cards, it was in daylight the day before, or the exact day I was supposed to be in the tree that morning. I got called into work the day before, wasn't able to trim any stands or anything. Sure enough, he came through at 9:35 that next morning, so I really think today's the day. I feel pretty good about it. We're right on time. We're going to get in, get set up. Plenty of time to get in there and get in the tree before daylight and settle down to where everything can kind of just get quiet again. So, hopefully, next time you see me sitting behind old Goofy this morning. So, thank y'all watching, and have a good day. Well, right there is the reason that nobody ever likes to self-film. I could have had that deer dead at 5 yards. It makes me sick to my stomach. I blew it. That's my number one hit list buck. I'll probably never see him again, but I'm just gonna sit tight. We've had deer running all over us all morning. Hopefully he comes back. If not, maybe next year. Y'all stay tuned.
So that was my first knowing encounter with Goofy in 2019. I hunted the rest of the season without even seeing him again. No more trail cam pictures. So going into the 2020 season, I had really low hopes that he was even still alive. We have a lot of gun hunting pressure around the farm, so I did a lot of preparation for a lot of the other bucks that I had coming up, and it wasn't until November 22nd that I got my very first trail cam picture of him, and I didn't know that until after I killed him on the 23rd. So let's get into the hunt.
Good morning, everybody. It is November 23rd. It is the second to last day of gun season here in Missouri. We're back on the family farm.
Well, folks, that buck that come through behind me ended up being a deer from last year that I named Goofy. I couldn't tell. I got a shot to put on and it looked like I missed the deer, but I watched the footage back and I hit him. And I couldn't tell how good, so I told myself I wasn't gonna get out of the tree, but by the off chance I put my binos up just to see if I could see him, and he's laying over there dead. I can't believe this. I simply can't believe it. On the arm of that deer, he's got a big unicorn on his left side, but his right, let me rephrase that. His left side's really good, but his right side's got a big unicorn. So, I'm gonna get out of the tree and go look at him. And we'll get back with you while we're recovering. Well, alright guys, we finally got him drug up the hill. Got him cleaned up a little bit. We had a beautiful morning in the tree. Deer were moving like crazy. We had a big cold front move through last night. It was 26 degrees this morning when I got in the tree. And last few days it's actually been in the 70s. So I knew right off the bat the deer would be moving. It's actually the second to last day of gun season here in Missouri. This deer is actually a deer that I remember from last year that I named Goofy. He was the #1 buck I was targeting last year, and this year he's like he just disappeared. I have 0 trail cam pictures of him. Hunted all through the rut. Actually missed a pretty big 9 in my corn stand that I hunted, but we got it done. I'm tickled pink with him. He's not a high scoring deer, but he's just unique, and I like those goofy rack deer. So I just want to say a special thanks to my sister. She came out and helped me drag him out. She didn't know what to expect. Then she seen this big old hill that we had to drag him up, but she's a champ. She come out and helped me, and now we're just gonna get some pictures and get him dropped off to the taxidermy. He's a #1 buck from last year, and I'm just tickled pink to have him on the ground. So thanks for watching, and God bless. Well, that's gonna be a wrap for today, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. It really means a lot. Be sure to subscribe, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll see you on the next one.